Welcome to the family named SUCS. Superior underrated cars stable. These cars gain respect on the roads, off-roads and even on the racetracks or as a drag racer. Luxury SUVs which came with 3-row seats, also called 7-seaters, or truck with the 3rd row in this show, are fully loaded with gadgets and horsepower under 20k. Let's start the rock.
BMW X5 F15. This generation brings the latest technology of SUV segment with more economical and ecological engines. The interior was also changed and was added rear-wheel drive system option. Diesel engines using BMW twin-power turbo technology, variable geometry turbocharger, common rail direct injection with solenoid valve injectors, and petrol engines using BMW twin-power turbo technology, variable geometry turbocharger, common rail direct injection with solenoid valve injectors. Thanks to those systems and the 8-speed automatic transmission, the smallest 2-liter inline-4 diesel engine gets 218 horsepower, 332 pound-feet or 450 newton-meters of torque, and a delicious 41.3 miles per gallon or 5.7 liters per 100 kilometers, marked as 25D. The bigger V8 makes 450 horsepower, 479 pound-feet or 649 newton-meters of torque, which takes the X5 from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds. Even the fuel consumption is awesome. Only 25 miles per gallon or 9.6 liter per 100 kilometers combined. More horses produces the 4.4-liter V8 engine X5M, reaching 575 horsepower and 559 pound-feet or 758 newton-meters of torque across the 8-speed automatic transmission. That combination launches this lightweight SUV from 0 to 62 miles per hour only in 4.2 seconds. X5 weighs between 1995 to 2275 kg according to the engine version and equipment. Audi Q7. German engineering and technology, of course I mean quattro system in a big 7-seater car. This thing was built to compete with Cadillac Escalade or Mercedes-Benz GL. Huge scales of powertrain ensuring that everyone can select the right combination. The smallest 3-liter diesel engine produces 204 horsepower and 332 pound-feet or 450 newton-meters with 8-speed automatic transmission. The petrol variant gives 272 horsepower and 295 pound-feet or 400 newton-meters of torque. Otherwise, the most powerful version is equipped with the biturbo V12 6-liter diesel engine, which pulls out 500 horsepower and 738 pound-feet or 1000 nanometers of torque, so it takes only 5.4 seconds from 0 to 62 miles per hour with the 6-speed automatic transmission. More insane numbers can easily earn a chip tuning, which increases horsepower to 600 and torque to 885 pound-feet or 1200 newton-meters. If you are a V8 enthusiast, then Q7 offers 4.2 turbo diesel engine producing 340 horsepower, 590 pound-feet or 800 newton-meters of torque in previous generation petrol 4.2 FSI with 350 horsepower. Sadly, these SUVs aren't as spacious like Cadillac Escalade ESV, but only 200.2 inches or 5085 millimeters long, 78.1 inches or 1984 millimeters wide, 68.1 inches or 1730 millimeters tall, and unladen weight is 5,478 pounds or 2,485 kilogram. Dodge Durango. This generation brings something unseen in SUV segment, like comfortable third-row seats, big cargo volume combined with aggressive exterior design and powerful acceleration. Durango offers more than 60 safety and security features, 7 airbags and even trailer sway control. Weaker 3.6-liter V6 engine derives 290 to 295 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, but the 5.7-liter V8 hits 364 horsepower and 390 pound-feet or 529 nanometers of torque. Best thing is that you can choose between all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive system with 7-speed automatic transmission, so you can easily drift away from the parking lot or beat snowy roads with AWD system. Durango is a bit smaller than the Mercedes-Benz GL. Mercedes-Benz GL. German flagship is originally designed for the American market, where was high demand for spacious luxury SUVs. This third generation of these 7-seater is excellent to drive everywhere you go thanks to adaptive damping and airmatic systems, which can raise the vehicle's ground clearance to 307 mm. So if you likely go off-roads, then it's your choice. Many varieties of engine will suitable for everyone. The most economic powertrain, 31 mpg combined, is the 350 common rail V6 diesel engine generating 258 horsepower and 457 pound-feet or 620 nanometers between 1600 to 2400 revolutions per minute. V8 petrol 4.7-liter engines are more powerful but more thirsty too. The 450 with 335 horsepower and 339 pound-feet or 460 nanometers of torque between 2,700–5,000 revolutions per minute. The 500 or 550 in America makes 402 horsepower and 443 pound-feet or 601 nanometers of torque between 1,600–4,700 revolutions per minute. The most powerful 500 engine generates 435 horsepower and 516 pound-feet or 700 millimeters of torque, and 7-speed G-tronic plus automatic transmission launches from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds. What is impressive according to its measurements. Longitude is similar to Nissan Armada 201.6 inches or 5,121 millimeters, but this is the widest vehicle on this list with 84.3 inches or 2,141 millimeters. The minimal height reaches 72.8 inches or 1,849 millimeters. Weight is under 2.5 tons, exactly 5,390 pounds or 2,445 kilograms. Nissan Armada. Wow, made in Japan. So Japan luxury, reliability and styling for American market. This sport utility conquistadors are equipped with 5.6-liter V8 engine, and it makes 317 horsepower and 284 pound-feet or 385 Newton-meters of torque at 3,600 RPM across the 5-speed sequential automatic transmission. This solid Japanese SUV is a little bit shorter than the Escalade ESV. 207.7 inches or 5,276 millimeters long, but wider, 79.3 inches or 2,014 millimeters, and taller, 77.2 inches or 1,961 millimeters. Even with its measures is lighter. 5,372 pounds or 2,437 kilograms. Cadillac Escalade ESV. Now this truck will tear the ground. The Platinum version was launched in 2007 at the Chicago Auto Motor Show by General Motors and offers the mostly loaded luxury, like built-in LCD screens in the headrest, LCD screens on the roof, as well as the Lincoln Navigator L offered a 6-seat version which looks like the President-class limousine. The engine pulls like mad. It's a 6.2-liter V8 Vortec, generates 409 horsepower and 417 pound-feet or 565 Newton-meters of torque, which is connected with a 6-speed automatic transmission. That combination launches this solid tank 5,944.7 pounds or 2,696 kilograms from 0 to 62 miles per hour around 7 seconds. Respectful length 222.8 inches or 5,659 millimeters gives a spacious room feeling.
Lincoln Navigator L. If you want much horses in big, and I mean really big luxury full-size SUV like a boat, then this car is yours. It was made to conquer against the Cadillac Escalade ESV and introduced at the Chicago Auto Show in 2006. Yeah though guys, with its 5.4-liter V8 sounds quite good and it sends to the wheels 305 horsepower and 365.1 pound-feet of torque, can accelerate well. Unladen weight is 5,964.5 pounds or 2,705 kilogram. This truck is really long with 223.3 inches or 5,672 millimeters and even quite wide 78.8 inches or 2,002 millimeters height. Ensure that you will feel in like a Capitan in an airplane. 78.1 inches or 1,984 millimeters. Wheelbase is huge. 131 inches or 3,327 millimeters. And even the cargo volume 42.7 cuffed OR1209L.
To know what it is. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church.